city on fire soon as he got free. The king back now. Don't even know how to act now. Hit the club, hit before I sat down. Still ballin', money stacked tall in the shack now. Still push a button to let the roof on the lag down. I'm on the road doing shows, put my Mac down. Mississippi to Philly, Albuquerque to Chat Town. I got the crowd yelling, bring 'em out, bring 'em out. All my hot girls yelling, bring 'em out, bring 'em out. All the dope boys yelling, bring 'em out, bring 'em out. Front to back, they yelling, bring 'em out, bring 'em out. To get with other southern rapper hooded than this. I got rich and I'm still in a hooligan clique. You be rapping by, I'm moving the bricks. Talk about, now we're doing it, pricks. You in the face, you gon' be suing me quick. If I catch another case, I know it truly be missed. So I'ma keep a cool head, stay out of the news headlines, and show these other rappers it's bedtime. It's clear to see that I'm ahead of my time. I caught the chromed out, hard top career with a shine. I got some time, they ain't I get better with time. Who got a flow and a live show better than mine? I got a packed house yelling, bring 'em out, bring 'em out. All my hot girls yelling, bring 'em out, bring 'em out. All the dope boys yelling, bring 'em out, bring 'em out. Front the back, they yelling, bring 'em out, bring 'em out. Mic check, 1 2 1 2. You wanna beef with the king? What is you gon' do? When you show up on the scene, 1 2 drew on you and your friend and play a little 2 on 2. If you do half of what I do, you'll be hitting the deck. I got to get some respect. I'ma make it hard for another sucker to flex. Show them this ain't the squad for a sucker to test. Pimp, my too large and we way too fresh. Work well with and quick to check a lane like a game of chess. You wanna be better, bring your best. Cause we be standing in your front yard yelling, bring 'em out, bring 'em out. All my hot girls yelling, bring 'em out, bring 'em out. All the dope boys yelling, bring 'em out, bring 'em out. Front the back, they yelling, bring 'em out, bring 'em out. All the front yard yelling, bring 'em out, bring 'em out. All my hot girls yelling, bring 'em out, bring 'em out. All the dope boys yelling, bring 'em out, bring 'em out. Front the back, they yelling, bring 'em out, bring 'em out. Oh! Bring 'em out, 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 bring 'em out. You just heard the sound of the king of the South, T.I. I go by the name of Swiss Beats the Monster. Bring 'em out, 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 bring 'em out.
Of a model, that's so typical. Body of a donut, that's so typical. Treat like a god, that's so typical. Still modest, so typical. Don't wanna talk about it, so cynical. So cut it out like a umbilical. Don't wanna risk the ouch of the ridicule. It's so typical. It's so typical and visual. I feel like the one. Yeah, I wake up every morning and thank God for my lungs. Cause I'm breathing so good, I know I don't have to run. When you're looking this good, no one can tell you to jump, to swim. Yeah, I'm trying to ride the wave. I'm trying to get me paid. I'm trying to move and shake. I'm trying to walk away. I swear my wrists are great. I'm getting used to change. Face of a model, that's so typical. Body of the donuts, that's so typical. Tell like a god, that's so typical. Still modest, so typical. Don't wanna talk about it, so cynical. So cut it out like a
Next to some of the northernmost waters of the beautiful Chesapeake Bay, we're at M&T Bank Stadium near Baltimore's Inner Harbor. Today, we're ready for an entertaining battle between the Kansas City Chiefs and the Baltimore Ravens. Set to go is the kicker, Harrison Butker. And we're underway from the bank. On the return, here comes Justice Hill. This makes it up to the 25. All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10. Lamar off the play fake. Flushed out of the pocket. He tucks it and takes off. And they're going to bring him down just beyond the 30 at the 31.
Tick, 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 tick. You know, his internal clock right there told him it was time to escape, and good thing he listened to it. He was able to make something out of nothing and at least move them forward.
Here's Derrick Henry getting it on the ground. He won't be able to get past the line, and very quickly, Brock, they're going to be facing 3rd down to begin this ballgame. All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3. Out of the gun, here's Jackson. Drop this one down for Henry. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage.
I call this quarterback's best friend. Some call it a safety valve, some call it automatic, but it's sure nice as a quarterback when you got a trusty running back over the middle of the field that you can depend on.
On 1st and 10, it's Henry. And they sent it straight ahead, but the punt stops him after a gain of 3.
That is just a good, solid run right there. I know, it's pretty basic commentary, but sometimes football can be basic. It keeps you on schedule. That kind of yards per carry, and you move the sticks.
And like an empty wrapper, he just throws that one away.
I'll give this quarterback credit. He bought as much time as he could, but eventually, the only option left was to throw it away.
Jackson now on 3rd. Oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Picked off by Jalen Watson. And he takes this one back. It is a pick 6 and a KC touchdown.
Well, that is quite the tone setter and very different between the two sides. Offense, that's a disaster. But defensively, you've just lit the flame of emotion, and now you want to build on it. Wow.
Now Harrison Butker for the point after. Oh, and it's no good. So an early hiccup after the touchdown as the score will stay at 6-zip. So following that missed point after, he's going to stay out there and send it away. Hill now to return it. And this will give him some decent field position here, partner. And this gets out to the 30.
The Ravens take over 1st and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
Baltimore offense to the line now. 1st and 10.
Hey, Alpha, sit hot! Sit hot!
The drive begins with Henry. And he gets this one out to the 40-yard line. They come through with a nice gain there. Gain of 10, 1st down.
Okay, a run like that, just everybody gets to breathe. Things become so much easier when you start a drive with momentum like that.
Play action. Here's Jackson. Looking out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass.
Even the best of them could be hurried into a throw before they're ready, and that pressure just messed up all the timing, the rhythm, and the clock of the quarterback.
Throwing again is Lamar. Has him on the quick hitter. And he'll be taken down, but not until he reaches that 45-yard line. He picks up 15 on the play. And that's good for a Ravens 1st down.
Baltimore, 1st down.
Hey, middle.
1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
180.
Play action now with Jackson. Brought in inside the 20. Tackle made at the 10. 1st and goal coming up.
It's a gain of 35. That's good for another Baltimore Raven. 1st down and goal to go.
So at the end of one, a defensive touchdown has provided us our only points so far. Our score, 6-0. back to the bank in just a moment. Welcome back. Second quarter about to start. Ravens with a chance for at least 3, maybe 6. Zone read, they'll hand off to Henry. And he will carry this across for the Baltimore touchdown. The Ravens tie and can take the lead here in the second. Derrick Henry, the touchdown. They kept it on the ground as opposed to airing it out, and that time, well, Brock, the ground game paid off.
Well, these great rushing attacks down here that could score rushing touchdowns, it takes the whole party getting involved. Yeah, the burst of the running back was tremendous. How about the launch of his blockers right off the line of scrimmage? That's a touchdown the entire way, and it
Well, a steady rain has been falling here, but it has not dampened the spirits of the hardy folks at Huntington Bank Field here in Cleveland, Ohio. Coming up, we've got what should prove to be a good one, as it'll be the Kansas City Chiefs taking on the Cleveland Browns. Set to go now on a wet and rainy night. And off we go from Cleveland. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25. At their own 26-yard line. First play, Mahomes looking to throw it. And he's got his man out of the backfield. That's complete. The game's first play produces 6 yards. Brings up second down.
Just about every quarterback is trained to really look downfield first before you come back and make a nice, safe throw. And in this case, that's exactly what he did. Found his running back, let him create some space, and it turned out to be a nice play for the offense.
And this defense able to plug him up there as he'll get a yard to the 35.
That play reminded me a lot of a former teammate of mine. We used to call it the trash man. His ability to sit through traffic and make plays was uncanny.
And that's exactly what you want from your Mike linebacker. An early test, 2 plays in. This is 3rd and 2. Look at this, a tight end carry. And he will have the Chiefs first down as they're able to convert on 3rd and short yardage with a gain of 4.
How about that there? No frills, no additives, right? Nothing crazy. Just find a way to pick up the first down. A nice run right there.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Mahomes going to throw. Oh, tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Grant Delpit. And he's just across midfield and down at the 49-yard line. I'm not sure that you can say that the rain caused that interception, but look, it's clear that throwing the football is going to be tough in these conditions.
No doubt about it, and different quarterbacks handle it different ways. Some guys think the rain isn't a big deal, but wind affects them a little bit more. But you have to wonder, will these conditions hold scoring down? Are we going to have like a 9-6 type of a game? And then the pressure goes on the punters, who often hold for field goal attempts. Can they handle the snap and get the ball down so they can kick it?
They get the pick. Now what can Flacco do on first down? He's corralled at the 40, but not before picking up 8.
Brandon, perfect defense in this situation would have meant that there was an incompletion. They would have picked it off. Okay, so they gave up the completion. But I really enjoyed watching how the defense stayed in sync, stayed in great communication, and as he dragged across each zone, you see him pointing, communicating. There he is, and they passed him up to each defender. Ended up making a nice play, even though it was complete.
That one a first down pickup of 8.
First and 10 at the 32-yard line.
Oh, what I love. Ooh, baby, we run it down. Yeah, the minute the sun is up. There's no rest to my shut it down.
Draw play to Ford. And he'll go down at the 26, following a gain of 6.
Quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent game.
Clock running under a minute to go in a scoreless first quarter. Again, they turn to Ford. This will be a short gain of 3 before he's brought down at the 22. Pretty good job defensively. Thought he was going to get it, but they knew where that marker was, and they stopped him just short of it.
What it does is emphasize that strategic football and situational football is not just played on the offensive side, is it? Defense understanding, as you noted, where the first down marker was and making sure they didn't get there.
Jerome Ford, a 22-yard scamper. And the Browns use the only turnover to get on the board first here in this one.
We see this a lot on third and short yardage, especially down here in the red zone. They're going to sell out to stop the run, try and hold them to a field goal. But once the running back gets past the first wave, the resistance can evaporate after that. And he not only picks up the first, but he takes it all the way into the end zone.
A good hold in these wet conditions. The point after is up and good. And it's now a 7-0 game. Kicking team out there now as they'll send this one away. Oh, good-looking return set up here. And a good effort on the return there. Gets him across the 30, up to the 33. Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. They threw an interception the first time they had the football, wound up leading to a touchdown the other way. How do you approach drive number 2?
Going back to your game plan coming in, everyone has matchups that they like better than others. Where they think they have an advantage, dial up some of those plays. Try and go to those spots and get your offense moving.
Rolling. First down, Chiefs.
After 7-0 on EA Sports. The Chiefs with the football as we start the second quarter, as they've got it with a 1st and 10. Mahomes now to throw. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
They geared up and took the deep shot downfield, but it turned out it wasn't one-on-one coverage. Extra defenders in the area, and that one winds up incomplete.
2nd and 10.
Yellow. Hey, Finchy. I'm the blue lady. My turn.
Looking to throw is Mahomes. This is caught inside the 15. And they're going to have another first down as he's going to be tackled at the Browns' 12-yard line.
Another nice play there. They've gotten down into the red zone in no time at all. That's what this offense can do when they get on a roll. And now they're set up with a 1st and 10.
From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10.
Yellow. Oh, that's yellow. Hero 15. 43.
And again, it's Mahomes. And his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. It's Devin Bush, the linebacker, who picks it. And he takes this one back into the end zone, and the Browns defense has a touchdown. Charles, he was looking for just a short throw, kept it in range for the rare linebacker pick six.
And give him full credit for his focus. He just kept the quarterback in his sights, and where he was looking to throw, he positioned himself perfectly to be there for the interception. He made the play of the game for his defense right there.
Point after, right down the middle. And it's now 14-0. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick six. And now the kick is away. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29. KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. And job one here, Charles, just keep possession of football. 2 drives, 2 turnovers to this point.
You're exactly right, Doctor. Hippocratic oath. First, do no harm. And right now, they're harming themselves on offense.
I like that. No one is mistaking me for that. But thank you, Dr. Davis. And he'll be taken down, but not before they reach the 50. And a nice gain of 21 yards.
Well, these guys have definitely been outplayed in the first half. I like their countenance. I like the way that they haven't panicked out there, the way they're carrying themselves. They're starting to move the ball. And what you have to do, maintain your poise and start to put together some drives.
From midfield, here's Mahomes. He'll check this one down to Pacheco. Will go down as a gain of 6. And that'll bring up 2nd down.
And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate big plays for an offense.
2 minutes to play, first half. It's 14-0. From the 44 now, here's 2nd and 4. Shotgun snap to Mahomes. That's into the hands of Worthy. And he's dropped right at the 40. Gain of 3.
Timing is so important on a route like this because he's going to line up out right and then cut straight across the field. I think the ball might have come out and countered too late because by the time he was able to secure it, not much of a chance to turn it upfield.
Could be 4-down territory even if they don't get this, but they need just a few inches here on 3rd. Working from the gun, Mahomes. Hard throw, incomplete.
Certainly looked like maybe his third or his fourth read on his progression. Just trying to find his outlet man that time. Ends up leading him just a bit too much.
And this will be a long field goal if the skies were clear. But here in the rain and the elements, they'll go for it on fourth. Mahomes to throw once more. And it is caught. And he's going to get this down near the 20-yard line. So after the conversion on fourth, here's 1st and 10 just outside of the red zone.
First down, Chiefs.
Now Mahomes. Now he'll flip it underneath to his running back, complete. And all the way down inside the 5 to the 4. 17 more yards on that one as they keep the drive rolling.
It's all pretty simple sometimes, isn't it? Go where the defenders are not, and he does exactly that. Makes a nice catch to move the chains. Defense, got to find a better way of accounting for the shorter routes that are being run against them.
From the gun, it's Mahomes. And in for the Chiefs touchdown. Xavier Worthy from 4 yards out. And the Chiefs get a late score here in the final minute of the first half. Harrison Butker is on for the extra point. And that one makes it 14-7.
Makes the score Browns 14, Chiefs 7. Harrison Butker to kick off 14.
Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. Shifts by him. Oh, good return up past the 30.
Jerome Ford on the return. The Browns take over 1st and 10 at their own 31-yard line.
The Cleveland offense ready to go. And with a 14-7 lead, they might just be happy to take this thing on into the tunnel. He's got the Joker over the middle. And brought down, but not before reaching the 45-yard line. Now the Browns will use the first of their 3 timeouts as they'll stop it with 17 seconds to go in this first half of action. Passing play, Flacco. That'll be incomplete as the clock will stop with 14 seconds remaining.
He'll definitely say that that's one he should have held on to. But when you're playing in elements like this, sometimes those bullet passes, those ones with a little bit of pace on them, they can be difficult to hold on to.
Now it's 2nd and 10. Flacco. That's to the right side and complete to Njoku. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see. They'll come up now 3rd and 3. Flacco will take to the air again. They're looking for Judy, but it's intercepted. Picked up by Nick Bolton. And the Chiefs are going to have the football here at their own 35-yard line. Well, this was a 14-0 game not too long ago. Things were looking pretty good. And then you give up the touchdown on the last drive. Now the interception.
So that's a lesson in trying to stay vigilant, isn't it? You have to stay on top of things. Can't relax too much because, as you noted, things change. Now they've got to go out there and get a spark going again and try and slow down this comeback.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And with Mahomes under center, anything's possible. Watch out for the deep ball. Got a man over the middle, Worthy. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory.
Being on some shit. We go 0 to 100 real quick. Maybe you only rap and pay the bills. Now I'm with it, not even a little bit. Oh Lord, know yourself, know your worth. My ex is getting louder than
same. The rain set to continue as we are underway in the second half. And the tackle going to be made right there at the 25-yard line.
25-yard line.
The Browns drive about to get started.
Here we go, set.
Now it's Flacco. And nowhere to fit that football in. It's knocked away and incomplete.
So many times when we talk about coverage, we're just about a defender running with a receiver, but a big part of it is understanding where the football is, finding it. In this case, when it arrived, it wasn't a surprise, and he was able to bat it away.
Cowboy 80. 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
Here's Flacco. And the Chiefs are going to get him. Finally hauled down for the first time this game. Multiple defenders in there to drop him. 3rd and 19. Flacco from the gun. He's got a man complete. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before it's taken down. 3rd and 19, no problem, as they're able to convert.
Oh, and that was a big-time hit right there. And receivers understand when they run into the danger zone, that's the expectation. Really good job of catching the football, holding on, despite the discouraging type of a hit.
19, Tiger, 19.
The handoff to Ford up the middle. Looking for a seam, but finding none. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it. They'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
And that's what this defense is going to need to do more in the second half. Good pressure that time, forces some indecision in the backfield. He's going to wind up being taken down for a nice loss.
Go! Go!
Now Flacco. Out to the flat. That's complete to his running back. Calling a gain of a yard. And that brings up 3rd and a full 10 yards.
Caught that look from you there, partner. I think we're on the same page on that one. Just his first catch. I think we both thought he'd be a little more active in the passing game. Let's see if that's the start of them trying to get the ball to him a little bit more here in the second half.
Well, the turnover fest continues. Here's another interception. And the return comes to a halt right at the 44-yard line. That is just what this defense was hoping for, an interception on the opening possession of this 3rd quarter.
Obviously didn't want to surrender a touchdown and fall even farther behind. And we've gotten to know this team a little bit, haven't we? Couldn't you just see their defensive leaders telling the offensive guys, telling the quarterback, don't worry, we got you to start things off. You take it from there.
So after the INT, here's Mahomes. And Mahomes misfires again, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Grant Delpit. And the Browns are going to take possession as they've got it at the 42-yard line. Now a timeout called for by the defense. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this 3rd quarter. Looking to put a drive together. To pass, Flacco. That's caught. It's DeAndre Carter. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. A good pickup there, a 22.
As they began this drive, I was wondering how they were going to attack since they're playing with the lead. Would they continue to try and push the ball downfield? Well, after one play, it appears that the answer is yes.
Under a minute to go in this 3rd quarter as they come up 1st and 10.
60 Bison, 60 Bison.
Flacco. And his throw is incomplete.
I think he's got to be careful not to force anything into coverage right there. There weren't really any throwing lanes, but the best part for him, he's got 2nd and 3rd down to fall back on.
Third quarter of a tight football game as we come up on a 2nd and 10. Here's Flacco. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on, 3rd down.
As his old brain remembers, when I see 5 wide receivers on the field as a defender, I know the ball's coming out hot. They expected it and got there and popped it free.
So now 3rd and 10. They had the big play to start the drive, but 2 incompletions since. Now Flacco. This short pass into the hands of Njoku. And this play going to be stopped in its tracks at the 32, and obviously well short of the 1st down. So on 4th down, Kevin Stefanski trots out the field goal unit. It'll be a 49-yard attempt from the left hash. And that is not going to get there. Oh, he missed it short. It's no good. And this will remain a 1-touchdown game.
Those are the kicks that you worry you might have to confront again in the end. You had a chance to go up by 2 scores here in the 3rd quarter, but your kicker can't convert.
The KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. And 3 interceptions in this game. And I would have to think, I wasn't a quarterback, but number 4's probably like, oh man, I can't throw 4.
No, what's interesting is, what do the coaches decide to do now? Having thrown 3, do you alter your offensive strategy? Do you take the ball out of his hands and maybe turn to the running game? Or do you have that supreme confidence that he's going to turn things around?
We'll see what they do. Ball spotted at the 45. Here's a 2nd down and 4. Here's Mahomes to throw. He'll drop this off to Pacheco. And he'll be taken down across the 50 at the 45 in enemy territory. It'll go as a gain of 10 and a Kansas City 1st down.
This defense has certainly had an outstanding 2nd half, haven't they? I know they just gave up a 1st down there, and for the offense, they're hoping that that's something that they can jumpstart with and maybe start to move the ball a little bit better. But it's been tough sledding for them here the entire 2nd half.
Throwing now is Mahomes. To the right side, it's Kelsey. And he gets it inside the 35 and just shy of the 30. The drive continues as they search for a tying touchdown. Here's 1st and 10. Now it's Mahomes again. No hesitations. They go right back to Kelsey. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. They go right back to him for 20 and a 1st.
I like the design that we're seeing right there. This is what they need. Down by a touchdown here in the 4th. They just need to keep working their way downfield. And when they see openings, take their shots.
On 1st and 10, here's Pacheco. And he'll be brought down this time at the 5-yard line. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 3.
That play wasn't quite as big as the play that preceded it, but still, gotta like the way they're moving the football, partner.
Absolutely. Pretty good room to run on that last play.
Yeah, they didn't get a 1st down, but still, you'll take runs like that each and every time, won't you?
Here's 2nd down and 3. Looking to throw is Mahomes. And that is caught. Touchdown, Kansas City. Juju Smith-Schuster from 4 yards out. And the Chiefs are an extra point away from tying this game here in the final minutes. We are set up for a fantastic finish now. A 4th quarter touchdown here. We're an extra point away from a tie football game.
And I know they're thinking about possibly going for 2, but I'd go ahead and kick this one and just get it back to level.
Now whistles come in. We're going to get a timeout here by the offense. That's going to leave them with just 1 remaining here in this 4th quarter. All right. right, now a big two-point conversion attempt still to come.
The Chiefs will set up for the two-point conversion.
Attack, attack!
Mahomes will throw for it. And they don't get it. They tried for the two-point conversion there, but unsuccessful.
14, Chiefs 13. Harrison Butker to kick off for Kansas City.
Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. And makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line.
At their own 23-yard line.
The Cleveland offense ready to go. They've been asleep for a little while on this side of the football, Charles, and the score is just a one-score game now. Haven't had any points this half. What gives?
Let's go old school here. All right, let's get back to the basics. Get back to running the football, high percentage throws. Find the guys that eat pressure and make plays for you and make sure they touch it.
Less than 2 minutes to play. Down to the wire we go in a one-point game. So the Browns in possession of the football here as we get you reset. They've got a 1st and 10 as they look to try and finish this one off. And not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. On the ground, it's Ford. And he will have a Browns 1st down. It has been a struggle, but it's looking like that'll be the one to seal a victory.
That's another Browns 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
This is Ford. On a return and run there as he's going to take this all the way down near the 40.
I have to chuckle to myself a little bit, Brandon, because right now I could be in that huddle with that offensive line. I know exactly what they're saying. If you call a pass play here, we're going to call a timeout. Run the football. We've got control of this thing. Get him behind us and let's go.
Their time to shine. And he'll take this ahead for about 4. 2nd down coming up.
I like it. I like the call. Still an opportunity to run the football and chew up a little more time off the clock.
At the 37-yard line.
From the 37, they work on 2nd and 6.
60.
They run with Ford. And he'll be upended at the 33 following a gain of 3. And guess what? It brings up 3rd down. The Chiefs quickly now going to use the last of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 40 seconds remaining in this 4th quarter. On 3rd down, Ford. And he'll be taken down, but he does have 1st down yardage. It's a gain of 4, and that should just about seal the deal.
Brandon, they're still in the lead, but momentum's certainly been going the opposite direction. So to me, that's a really important pickup there on 3rd down.
Try and regain some confidence, and you're right. They need to stem the tide a little bit. That certainly helped. 5 points of contact necessary at this stage as they'll run on 1st down.
A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7.
So Cleveland able to come away with the victory here. And it was a bit of a strange game. They were held scoreless for the entire 2nd half, but their 1st half output, that's enough to carry them to victory.
And that's an odd game to watch, isn't it? Because when we saw the output in the 1st half, you think to yourself, okay, they've got something working here. They know what they're doing. They'll continue that along. But instead, it's goose eggs in the 2nd half. Fortunately, enough of a cushion and enough defense to carry them home.
So that'll do it for us. For Charles Davis and all our crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. It's a win for the Browns, and they're happy in the dog pound as we say so long from Cleveland.
Man, I got this swag. My hand up to my bag. You know I'm poppin' tag. But man, I got this swag. Man, I got this swag. My hand up to my bag. You know I'm poppin' tag. But man, I got this swag. When I surf, now I be surfing swag. I'm on hypnotic, exotic, polo on my body. Got a bag, girl, beside me. And I'm praying right behind me, and I'm swag. I'm surf, I'm swag, I'm surf, I'm swag, I'm surf, I'm clean like this detergent. No, by the zone, yeah, strong, and you know I'm on 'cause I'm swag. I'm surf, I'm swag, I'm surf, I'm swag.
All set for kickoff here at Baltimore's M&T Bank Stadium. Today, a fun matchup in store. It's the Tampa Bay Buccaneers and the Baltimore Ravens. Ball is teed up. Chase McLaughlin to do the honors. And we're underway from the bank. Here's a return from the 7. And in the end, he's able to get it to about the 25-yard line before he's hauled down. So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10. Lamar off the play fake. They're taking a shot on this first play. Oh, it's intercepted. What a start. And the Buccaneers are off to a great start defensively. They force a turnover on the opening possession. Well, Brock, if the goal was to set the tone that you're going to be aggressive all game, I would say mission accomplished. But it'd be tough to connect on a lot of those against a defense that came ready to play.
Yeah, they were not caught off guard for a second, Kate. They know this offense likes to be aggressive, and dare I say, they may have been expecting that deep shot on the opening snap.
Baker now off the play fake. That's complete, Mike Evans. And they make the stop, we're going to say it about the 37-yard line.
Hey, you like these results on first. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on second down. That playbook wide open.
Second and 3 now.
Real. Hey, alert, 180. Point it right. Stop.
From the 37. Right side, hauled in by Godwin. And he's able to get this to the 32 before going down. A dose of the hurry-up offense here.
Point it right. Alert. Watch out.
1st and 10. Here's Mayfield. That's caught. It's Cade Otton. And he gets this down to the 13-yard line. It's a gain of 19 on the play. And that's good enough for a Tampa first down.
You know what I like about that, Kate? I like that they're not coming out slow. They're willing to go with some looks here that will yield big yardage down the field instead of just settling for dinking and dunking the ball.
180.
Baker throwing again. He's got it. And he's going to be touchdown. Brock looks to be a couple yards shy of that marker.
The goal of running that drag route is to get it to him for at least a minimal gain with space to add after that. Picked up a good chunk, and there was merely room to add even more.
20. Watch out.
This is Irving on second. And he's stopped as we get closer to our first point to this ball game. It's going to be 1st and goal now.
Hey, Kate, you want to see a picture in the football dictionary of staying on schedule? That was it.
Irving will not get past the line. He's held up at the 4.
This is one of those plays that I wish we had the huddle mic'd up, Kate, because I can assure you that offensive line in their own way is telling that running back, sorry, we did not give you any chance.
Back Backed up to the 4-yard line now. It's 2nd and goal.
King. Real. Hey, over 30.
Here's Baker. Catch is made in close. And he's able to get it to the 2 before the stop.
I'm not going to lie. I know they got a completion, and completions, you never turn them down. But to make that throw for those yards in the double coverage, that is way too much risk for that reward.
2 yards away from a touchdown to begin this game. Here's 3rd and goal.
180. Regular.
From the gun, Mayfield. And he hauls it in for the Tampa touchdown. The Buccaneers parlay the interception into points. Well, no hesitations to start this one out, Brock. These guys came out slinging it. Seems like that's going to be what their offense leans on throughout this game.
Yep, don't see really any reason to get away from it as long as the results keep coming. The second drive, I think we'll all be watching that one. Will they mix in a little bit more run? Will they have to mix in more run, or can they continue to just shred this defense through the air?
On is Chase McLaughlin for the point after. The point after splits the uprights. And the Buccaneers will jump out to a 7-0 lead. McLaughlin has it on the tee, and he's ready to send this flying. His return starts at the 5. He's brought down just inside the 25.
Ravens take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. Henry gets it here to start the drive. And the drive starts out small, just 1 yard on that play. We've reached the end of the 1st quarter. 7-0 is our score. Back to the bank in just a moment. Back at beginning of the 2nd quarter, Ravens in possession. They have 2nd and 9 for their first play. Pass into the hands of Mark Andrews. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. They'll get 18 yards there. And that'll be 1st down, Baltimore.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
Holding along the sideline by Hopkins. And they take him down, but there's a flag on the play. Can't go out of bounds and be the first one to touch it coming back in. As they say, that is an easy call. Lamar now from the gun. Right side and into the hands of Bateman. And he's short of the 1st after a mild gain.
It's a gain of 4. Brings up 3rd and 6.
Jackson now on 3rd. Escapes the pocket. He'll make a big for it on the ground. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. Offense up to the line fast.
And the Baltimore 1st down. 1st and 10.
From the gun, a run for Henry. He swarms in the middle. This gets maybe a yard. Yaya Diaby brings him down.
Hey, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Completed over the middle. And they get this down to the 28. Offense in the hurry up here.
12 yards. That's good for another Baltimore.
1st down. Here's Lamar. Makes the catch, but does not do it in bounds. Looks like he came down on that sideline. 2nd down coming up.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, well, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
2nd and 10 now. He set up the screen for Henry. We'll have a little, not a lot. Ball to about the 25. That's Antoine Winfield Jr. up to make that play. Ninth play of the drive coming up. They need 8 yards here on 3rd down. Jackson yet again. Thurman is there, and he harmlessly knocks it away. Incomplete. Thought he had a touchdown there. And they're going to be stuck with a 4th and long.
You know, I say this all the time. You get down there to the red zone, and things happen so fast. Those windows close in a hurry. The quarterback's fortunate that was one hand and not 2 hands that got on the football.
Whoops, knocks it through. And it's dropped back down now to a 4-point game.
You'd expect him to make most of those attempts from this distance, but it's never a lot. So they'll happily take this and finish out the drive with points.
They've got a good one here. They've cut the lead to 4 as they send it away. Johnson with a return here. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Offense to the line. They're going to have trips right to start out. First down throw here. Mayfield. That's complete downfield to Godwin. And he's out of bounds at the opposing 15-yard line. It's a huge pickup on the play. And that's good for a Buccaneer first down.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position by hitting on that shot. You've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
The shot to the end zone is incomplete. Took his shot at 6 that time. And we'll see what they do here on 2nd down.
Kate, it just kind of feels like they've met their match with this defense. So many plays, well, they just not ended the way they were drawn up. Fortunately, well, their defense is doing the same. You really feel like which offense can get into rhythm is going to find a way to win this game.
You go middle of the field against zone coverage, Brock. You know this firsthand. You are throwing into rush hour, and there aren't a lot of easy completions to be found in that part of the field.
Yeah, and a lot of those throws, Kate, you're signing your guy up to take some sort of hit. It's on you to protect your guys. Credit that defense for flying around and making the play.
Got his man. It's on in. It's going to be short of that goal line, Brock, but not of the marker. They've got a 1st and goal.
Point it right. Good. 180.
And he gets in. Touchdown. The Buccaneers grow their lead just before halftime. Baker Mayfield, the touchdown. Wow, Brock, hard to imagine a more effective play in their entire playbook for that particular spot right there.
You know, you get in this red zone, Kate, you want the ball in the hands of the guys you do trust the most to score. In a lot of cases, well, you trust your quarterback, and all he did was add to that trust.
All right, here we go, Brock. Todd Bowles believing in his offense. They're going for 2.
The Bucs will set up for the
They want to run it across. And he's into the end zone for 2. That grows the lead to an even 2 touchdowns.
15.
Defense perhaps a little too worried about the pass there, partner, and as a result, they're able to run it in for 2.
It really becomes a numbers game down here. And you see a lot of teams employ this, right? If there's numbers there against the pass, we're going to be committed to running. If they stack the box, we got to be willing to throw it. In this case, it was a numbers advantage and the simplest path for 2 points.
McLaughlin has it on the tee, and he's ready to send this flying. On the return, here comes Justice Hill. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25-yard line.
25-yard line.
Ravens to the line now. 1st and 10.
Get on. Middle.
Shotgun snap to Jackson. Hits him on the out route. And he's going to get this one at the 36-yard line. Clock's still running as the Ravens try hurrying everyone up.
Baltimore, first down.
No, we changed it.
First and 10 at the 36-yard line.
On first and 10, it's Jackson. Gets everything he has under this throw. He's got it inside the 25. And he's going to have the touchdown. We'll see if he gets to keep this, though, Brock. We've got some laundry on the field. So after some careful consideration, they're going to go ahead and decline the penalty. That is Tyler Luke now on for the extra point. Right down the middle, let's go. And the Ravens trim the deficit down to 5. So after making this a 5-point ball game, they kick it off. Johnson now on the return. This makes it up to the 25. They've got blackjack on the clock. Not a ton of time to use before halftime.
Real. Hey, 180. Hey, alert. Watch one.
First down, here's Baker. Catch made by Bucky Irving. And he'll get it out to the 34 before he's tracked down.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up second and 2 at the 34-yard line.
So we're through 2 quarters now. Still a half of football to be played. We'll be back with more of the NFL on EA Sports. All set up. Here's Luke to kick it away. Johnson with a return here. And in the end, he's able to get it to about the 25-yard line before he's hauled down. Bucks to the line. First and 10. The play fake. Here's Mayfield. And down he goes. The Ravens defense gets it done. And the drive begins with a rough first step there. That's going to bring up second down.
Kate, you know I love to say that the NFL game is a game of adjustments. You come out of halftime, and you know you've got to impact the quarterback. You got to get home, and it's exactly what they do on this opening drive.
Finds a seam down the middle. The stop is made just before he's able to reach that midfield strike. That one hits for 30. And that's good enough for a Tampa first down.
Just about every offense since the beginning of time, since the forward pass, Kate, has loved a tight end that could stretch the middle of the field. Man, I remember as a kid watching Kellen Winslow Sr. dice up right here between the hashes. And what a difference it can make for an offense.
180. Kings.
First and 10, it's Mayfield. He lets a heater go deep, middle of the field. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Trying to find Mike Evans with that throw. And now they face second down.
This defense, they had a plan. And they did an excellent job executing it. Instead of a main character, they've reduced this receiver to a footnote. Kudos to the job collectively on defense.
Second down, still 10 to go after that incomplete pass. Throwing again is Baker. Has him on the quick hitter. Gain of about 8 here. Nice pickup, but he stopped a second before he can move those chains.
Rhythm. You hear me talk about rhythm a lot. Whether it's a golf swing, a baseball swing, heck, even a bowler gets himself into rhythm. And I'm just telling you, Kate, from experience, these little throws to running backs, it's one of the best things to get your offense into rhythm and a nice little gain on top of it.
Hey, alert. Point it right. Run.
Mayfield looking to throw on his 3rd and 1. Complete beyond the marker. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
Okay, they don't rightly care who it's going to go to in that situation. All they really care about are the results on 3rd down. And that's exactly the result they needed. Enough to keep this drive moving.
First down, ball at the 36.
Good. 20. Kings. Watch out.
Baker throwing again. Short pass brought in. And they bring him down after the play reaches the 26.
I know that completion doesn't move the chains. I love it. You make sure that defense is aware of every eligible player going out. And this time it was out of the backfield with the running back that shows he's adept at catching it as well.
180. Watch out.
Sticking in the air. Here's Mayfield. Completed to his running back. And they have this well into the red zone now at the 15. It's a pickup of 11. And that's good for a Buccaneer first down.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a first down.
A new set of downs forthcoming. It's 1st and 10.
Hey, alert, 180. Hey, alert. Point it right. Up. Watch out.
Throwing again. It's Mayfield. And he got it. Interception. Kyle Hamilton with the pick. And the Ravens will take over as this gets brought out to the 20-yard line.
Intercepted. The Ravens take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Baltimore offense to the line now. 1st and 10.
UAX.
They send the tight end in motion left. Play action. Here's Jackson. Finds his fullback. And he manages maybe 3 yards there to the 23-yard line. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
It's now 2nd and 6.
Setting him on the dime. We call it 1, maybe 2 yards at the end, Brock. It's 3rd down.
He was tackled at the 27-yard line. That's a gain of 3. Brings up.
This is the end of the 3rd quarter. It's the Ravens' ball. They come in trailing, but that lead is within reach. All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3.
Alpha, sit on. 180. Sit on.
Henry's going to try to pick it up. And he'll take it up to the 30 before being brought down. Give him 3 on that game. And that's good for a Ravens first down.
Baltimore, first down. 1st and 10 at the 30.
Slot man motioned over. On first down, Jackson. He throws a bullet deep to the right. He's got it deep downfield. And they will take this into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown. The Ravens take a 4th quarter lead. Mark Andrews with the touchdown. And that right there, Brock, is a touchdown I think our fellow broadcaster Greg Olsen would be proud of. A big strike to the tight end that I don't think a lot of receivers could have pulled off and make it look as easy.
You know, a lot of times you're splitting hairs talking about the differences between tight ends and receivers at this level because a lot of those guys, they work the same route tree and they move with the football, well, just like their receiver teammates. And they can score some lengthy touchdowns too, just like he showed off.
And it falls incomplete. Can't make that pass work, so as a result, they will not be able to push their new lead to a field goal.
15.
All set up. Here's Luke to kick it away.
Kickoff for Baltimore.
Here's White on the return. And he's brought down just inside the 25.
Bucs take over first and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Tampa Bay bringing the offense to the line. It's first and 10. Looking to throw here and shake off that previous INT. Fails to find his running back. And now it's second down.
That play right there, Kate, that just goes to show you can't take any completion for granted. Even some of the shortest passes in the game plan.
Second down, Mayfield to pass. Into a ton of traffic, and this one's intercepted. Kyle Hamilton with the pick. And the Ravens get it back as he intercepts him for the second time this game.
Intercepted. The Ravens take over first and 10 at their own 47-yard line.
The Ravens in a very good field position as they come up first and 10. To Henry on the inside handoff. And he takes it past midfield and starts the drive into Buccaneers territory. It's an 8-yard pickup, and they're going to have second and 2 next.
Brings up second and 2 at the Bucs 45-yard line.
Another run for Henry. And he's able to get this down to the 36. A 9-yard gain and good for a first down.
That does not show up on any explosive stat sheet, but let me tell you, Kate, that's the real deal right there. You run for that kind of yardage consistently in the NFL, you do set yourself up for success.
This is man, it's DeAndre Hopkins. And they stop him. He's marked down along that 18-yard line. That'll go for an 18-yard gain. And that'll be first down, Baltimore.
First and 10 at the 18-yard line.
Toss now to Henry. And this is going to be just what this defense ordered. A great play to back these guys up. Shift the momentum a little here in the fourth. Now we get another stoppage here. Just 1:52 remaining. The defense burns a timeout.
That's a pretty good look right there at the struggle offensive linemen have. Athletically, they're just not as fast as these linebackers. And if they don't win early, those linebackers outrun them and make a play like that behind the line.
Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain. So, Brock, that means third down coming up. Tampa spends its second timeout now. And they'll take a moment to ponder what the call is going to be on third down. Lamar's going to keep this one. Well, not a chance at all as he is met at the line on this one. That's going to be fourth and very long.
Fair or unfair, I sit in a little bit of a judgment seat next to you up here, Kate, and I got to judge that one. That tells me that that coach trusts his defense more than he does his offense in that situation.
Fourth and forever coming up. That timeout taken by the Buccaneers, and that's their final one. That's all they had, so the offense free to start running the clock down now. Here's Tyler Loop in a high-pressure spot. From the right hash, this is going to be a 41-yarder. Tracking for it, and it's good! And now their lead will push out beyond the field goal.
So after that make, the field goal won't cost them the lead, but a touchdown still ties it. Likely, probably puts them down a point. Okay, this is one of those moments where the defense now has clarity. They know what the stakes are and what they have to defend.
Here's White on the return. A decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30. All right, going empty as they come to the line. It's first and 10. He'll look to throw it. Caught by Godwin on the slant. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop it. Buccaneers hustling to the line. They're in the hurry up.
And the Buccaneer first down.
Point it right. Hey, alert.
Here he is to throw. Try and push it deep downfield. That could be it, folks. It's intercepted. Nate Wiggins has got it. And the Ravens make the play that should win them this game. Oh, man, Brock. Somebody, those other leaders on that sideline, they've got to sit him down and calm him down. 3 consecutive drives now, but he's thrown an interception.
Yeah, this defense is just all over him, seeing every throw, anticipating these routes before they're even run. When he's dropping back to throw, and I know this feeling, it's horrible as a quarterback. It feels like there's 20 defenders out there on this defense.
Oh, Brock, look at this. He's setting up to throw it. Brown still throwing, and this is intercepted. And the Buccaneers get it back as he intercepts him for the second time this game.
I'm not going to lie, when he dropped back to pass, I was surprised they were willing to put it in the air. But how about this defense? They weren't surprised, and now they give their offense a chance to go win it.
Offense showing trips outright as they get set for this 1st and 10.
Hey, alert. Run.
Back to throw. A bit of desperation on this deep shot. That could be it, folks. It's intercepted. Kyle Hamilton with the pick. And the Ravens make the play that should win them this game.
Well, we're watching the defense not just generate turnovers, but really add to them. A return like that, think about it. That's 4 or 5 plays that you just saved your offense from as they try to make that interception, yet another one, count.
He's trying to push the field. And they can't connect on the deep look. Still a couple of snaps to play with, though, here. We got 2nd down. Well, even with the pick on that last drive, partner, he is showing no hesitation whatsoever.
Well, in order to play this game, Kate, at this level, you've got to be aggressive. You can't let a previous mistake really affect your next decision. I'll say this as well. In the NFL, you throw in coverage too many times, you get more interceptions.
And they're all the way across midfield before he's brought down. Now we're going to have a timeout taken by Baltimore. It's 2nd. And they'll have just 1 left to burn now. New set of downs for him from the 46. They're going to pass it here. Throwing all the way to the end zone here. Oh, again, it looks like a pick, but they drop it. A chance to steal it away in the end zone. Just can't finish the play. Almost had back-to-back interceptions. A chance for him now to clean things up here on 2nd down. Setting up to pass. Rolling left, buying some time. He sends this one to the end zone. And that is the catch that should end this game and seal this win. Touchdown. So that should be the one that does it, Brock. A big one late that puts him up here 2 scores.
What a complete performance overall. The clock where it is and where it stands right now, Kate, that should be the capper. And that is so satisfying as an offense to go up 2 scores.
Here's Luke for the point after. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Ravens drive their lead to 11.
Ravens 26, Buccaneers 15. Tyler Luke to kick off for Baltimore.
All set up. Here's Luke to kick it away. Here's White on the return. And he's brought down, Brock, and that brings this ball game to a close. So in front of the flock of fans in the stands, the Ravens get the win at home. And it's not quite a full game shutout, Brock, but keeping that other side off the board in the second half, that sure went a long way towards securing them this win. Made things a lot easier for everyone else to operate in the closing stages of the game. So So for my partner Brock Heward and our entire crew, I'm Kate Scott saying this has been the NFL on EA Sports. The Ravens are your winners as we say so long from Baltimore.
I see you from across the room. I thought I wouldn't feel a thing. I think it's getting colder now. I wanna get close to you. I swear that we've been here before. I guess you didn't notice me, but you do now. Oh, you do now. What are you waiting for? What are you waiting for? 'Cause I've been standing here. Oh, I've been standing here. What are you waiting for? What are you waiting for? 'Cause I've been standing here. It's never been so clear. I get it if you wanna wait, 'cause I stay in my place. I ain't got nowhere to go. I got plenty time to waste. I think I'm falling in love, but that's not enough. If you don't feel the same, I guess I'll leave you alone. But it's time to get back. You're never listening, baby. If there's no promises made, I don't ever wanna fall in love. I don't ever wanna mess it up or run out of love. What are you waiting for? What are you waiting for? 'Cause I've been standing here. Oh, I've been standing here. What are you waiting for? What are you waiting for? 'Cause I've been standing here. It's never been so clear. Tell me to stay, you're wasting my time. Every day I'm waiting in line, standing in place, 'cause baby that's all I know. Why do you wait? Just tell me, what are you waiting for? What are you waiting for? 'Cause I've been standing here. Oh, I've been standing here. What are you waiting for? What are you waiting for? 'Cause I've been standing here. Oh, I've been standing here. Oh.
I'm just a wild little beast. Lord, how I gave my parents fist. Tried so hard to raise me right, but I was born to run the night. Dad took me hunting when I was a kid.
Well, even with all the buildings along the Las Vegas Strip and all the action here, this is one of the city's biggest attractions. Allegiant Stadium opened back in 2020. Today we've got a fun AFC matchup on tap, as it'll be the Kansas City Chiefs taking on the Las Vegas Raiders. And we are underway here in Las Vegas. And he'll be stopped up at the 25. They'll run for the first time with Ashton Jeanty. And he fights forward for a modest 2-yard gain, second down.
Yeah, I don't know if it's exactly a win-win, but if you're on offense, you'll take that kind of a run, all right? It was kind of stacked up, found a little bit of yardage, and frankly, they're pretty close to staying on schedule on offense. The playbook is still open for the coordinator.
Throwing now is Geno. Over the middle, hooks up with a Tyree Bowers.
13 yards on the play. And the Raider first down.
Now Smith. That's to Bowers once again. Big strides, look at him go. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Raider touchdown. Brock Bowers, 58 yards. And the Raiders march right down the field in 3 plays to claim the early advantage. When they drew that up, I don't think they envisioned it ending in a house call, but he got it, took it all the way home.
Really impressive run after the catch, wasn't it? That was really special by him. But let's face it, in today's NFL, those tight ends are often former wide receivers or maybe even sometimes bigger running backs. They just put them in a position to get a great matchup and make plays like that.
Extra point by Carlson, up and good. And that makes the score 7-0.
Daniel Carlson to kick off for the Raiders.
Following the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Carlson. And he'll wisely just take a knee here, and this ball will come out to the 35.
Take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Mahomes will lead the Chiefs on first and 10 at their 35-yard line. They'll try and start this drive in the air. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
I think he had to unload that one before he wanted to. He was right up in his grill. I think he was a dentist there without a license, don't you?
Just not enough time for the play to develop. Just lucky it wasn't a fumble, really. Shotgun snap to Mahomes. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's third down.
My first thought is surprise because that's one of the better tight ends around, and I've seen him pull in balls like this before. But how about a little credit to the defense forcing that incompletion?
So back-to-back incompletions, and that has him staring at a 3rd and 10. Here's Mahomes to throw. And he's caught. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. A first down and then some. Give him 29 yards. That's his first catch of the game, and an impressive one against multiple defenders.
And how about that start? Really aggressive. Yeah, there was double coverage out there, but that didn't stop them at all. They went right at it and defeated it on that play.
Now it's Mahomes again. On the throw, let him too much that time. It's incomplete. Not the warmest start throwing the football. He was 1 for 3, now 1 for 4 in the opening run.
So getting him comfortable is the key. Man, for him, it might be different than what we think is comfortable. We're probably thinking swing passes, easy check downs. Some guys, they're better off throwing.
And down he goes. They sack him back right around the 41-yard line. Malcolm Kuntz. Credit him with a sack, and it goes as a loss of 6. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Trying for Brown, and it's intercepted. And the Raiders will take over here just shy of the 30.
Intercepted. The Raiders take over first and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
The offense for Las Vegas about set to begin the drive. They've got the 7-0 lead. Now they've got the football back after their defense got the stop, CD. And you get the feeling if they could score here, they really have all the momentum on their side.
But you just wonder right now, is the quarterback and the play caller totally in sync? Are they of one mind that, hey, what worked last time? Let's keep doing it until they stop us. Or do they go to a different section in the playbook, show them something different? Either way, they want a repeat of their first drive.
Over the middle, complete. That's Bowers. He had the touchdown on the opening drive. Now he's got a first down.
Someone sharp in this game. I mean, the touchdown pass on the first drive. He comes right back. He's flinging it around really well here.
Really nice throw there to pick up the first down. You kind of just feel a laser focus and confidence about him. And I think we saw that this week, didn't we? Talking to him and the coaches, they felt good about his performance coming up.
Yeah, I was really impressed with that last practice we saw. When they went through 2-minute drill, when they went through all the different situations, ball hardly hit the ground, and I thought, yeah, he might be locked in for this one.
They'll go again with Genty. And a pretty good burst there as he gets this across midfield and down to the 46.
It's a gain of 14 yards.
After one, 7-0 on EA Sports.
First down. First and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Second quarter from Vegas. The homestanding Raiders with a football here, as they've got it with a first and 10. Gino going to hand it to Genty. And the big boys up front. They're going to stop him right at the line. Officially no gain on the play, and it's second down.
Second and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Smith. That one complete to Trey Tucker. And he'll be brought down with a first down as the tackle's made at the Chiefs' 31-yard line.
That's another Las Vegas first down.
A give out of the gun to Genty. And he's going to get this one down to the 30. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's second and 9.
Yeah, things were pretty stacked up there in the middle of the line. A lot of bodies, not much space. I think ultimately he was fortunate to get anything out of that run.
Gino out of throw. Completes this one to Thornton. A minimum gain there on the 8th play of the drive. And they'll be in search of 6 yards here on third down. This is now the 9th play of the drive. Throwing is Smith. Throw left side complete. That's Myers. And he'll be out of bounds just inside the 25-yard line.
A 4-yard gain.
The result, only 4 yards there on the play. And that's going to bring up a fourth down. They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway. Here we go on fourth. Smith. Look in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. 2 minutes on the clock, second quarter, 7-0 ball game.
First down. First and 10 at the 14-yard line.
Here's a first and 10 at the 14-yard line.
There we go, Sonoma. Daytona. 390%.
Now a man who tore up the Packers in the NFC title game a few years back. It's Raheem Mostert. And he'll be taken down here at about the 11.
A gain of 2 brings up second and 8 at the 11-yard line.
Check 59, check 59, Cobra, Cobra. Hey, trio left.
And now whistles and a flag, and I think we got a jump here. So step off the 5 yards.
Yeah, partner, you know, defensive end, he wants to get into the offensive backfield. He wants that get off to be as fast as possible. A little too quick on that one.
So after the penalty, here's 2nd and 3. And he is going to lose yardage here. It'll be a loss of a couple on the play, so now 3rd down coming up.
2 yards. It's 3rd down and 5.
The keeper nets him only a yard, and that's going to bring up 4th.
That call makes sense because they've been throwing it well on this drive, and once again they show passing formation, showing the shotgun, and they ran out of it. That's a nice play by them defensively, though, to hold it to a short gain.
They'll break the huddle here and go for it. This is 4th down.
Hey, here we go, Sunday.
They snap it to Smith. Pass taken in by his big tight end. Touchdown! Michael Mayer, a 7-yard touchdown grab. And the Raiders take the chance on 4th and goal, and it pays off with 6. And that is going to be wide to the right and no good, but penalty flag shower in. And I think this is going to wind up a 1st down. And that flag accepted. Carlson now to add the extra point. He missed one earlier, remember, but this time he gets it to go.
Raiders 14, Chiefs nothing. Daniel Carlson to kick off for Las Vegas.
Following the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Carlson. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22.
On the return, the Chiefs take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. They're certainly in need of some kind of points here before the end of the half. A field goal or something, being shut out right now. They could really use some momentum before they head into halftime. And they nearly get this all the way to midfield. Marking down at the 49. The Chiefs now going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 27 seconds remaining here in the 2nd quarter. So one play, and they're already just shy of midfield.
Yellow.
Now here's Mahomes. And that'll be incomplete.
But there's an incompletion, partner, and the struggles through the air continue because so far their lack of passing production has led to a lack of points.
To throw, it's Mahomes. That's complete. It's Travis Kelce. Now another timeout called for by the offense. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime.
Hey, 43, 15, yellow. Oh, I don't need you. Attack, come on.
Mahomes to throw once more. And it'll be intercepted. And the Raiders are going to take over at their own 2-yard line.
Mahomes pass intercepted. The Raiders take over 1st and 10 at their own 2-yard line.
The Las Vegas offense ready to start this next drive. And with a 14-0 lead, they may just try to get this to the locker room. And he'll just burrow his way back to the line of scrimmage, and that's about it. No gain on the play. It'll be 2nd down.
No gain on the play.
And that'll do it for the end of the 2nd quarter. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. touchdown game. 14-0 the score as we get rolling again here in this second half. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape up past the...
The Chiefs take over 1st and 10 at their own 31-yard line.
Mahomes will lead the Chiefs up 1st and 10 at the 31-yard line. The play-action fake. They'll look to throw. Well, he was hit as he threw it there, and that one winds up incomplete.
Help me out here a little bit, partner, because what I'm seeing is a passing game that's just struggled to complete anything. No rhythm, no timing. Seems like every pass is also contested well, so give some credit to the defense.
Third quarter from Southern Nevada. Here's a 2nd and 10. Mahomes going to throw. And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bottling him up defensively. And now it brings up 3rd down. Right where this set of downs started, they need a full 10 here to pick up the 1st down and move the chains. Looking to throw is Mahomes. He's going to get that to his running back out of the backfield. And he will take it all in for a Chiefs touchdown. Isaiah Pacheco, 69 yards. And the Chiefs come right out of the locker room and score here in the opening minute of the 3rd quarter. That's a score you felt they had to have here in the 3rd quarter to get back in this game.
And you know that there was an emphasis on their side. Hey, we know this. We know where we are. But sometimes that binds you up so much that you try too hard, you don't get the score. A perfect combination of urgency, yet relaxed enough to get it done.
Chiefs 7.
Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23.
The Raiders take over 1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
The Raider offense set to get this drive started. And maybe some renewed pressure on this unit following the touchdown a moment ago. It's back to a one-score game.
And because of that pressure, because it's now a one-score game, they know this is when you need to slow the momentum change. Because otherwise, that could overrun your team. You got to be careful right here.
1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
So quickly all the way up at the 40-yard line.
Here we go.
Once again, it's Genty. And he is swallowed up right at the line of scrimmage. Nick Bolton there on the tackle.
As usual, the hallmark of a good run defense, linebackers making plays near the line of scrimmage. Absolutely nowhere to run there.
To the left side, pass caught by Thornton. And out of bounds on the other side of midfield at the 45. Second catch for him today, and it'll wind up a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
A run out of the gun with Genty. 3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down.
That's just a pile of bodies there, and that's when you kind of find out who's a tough guy, right? Who can stand up and make a play. It was only a 3-yard run, but for both sides, they had to walk away from that feeling like, okay, I can stand up when the going gets tough in here.
Very quick throw. He's got Myers. Give him 10 yards there as this offense is on a roll. This drive continues to plunge forward.
And the throw to catch was just fine, but against zone coverage when you run a drag route, what you're hoping for is he makes the catch and makes someone miss, and they don't there. Very difficult route to run when everyone has their eyes back towards the quarterback and they're able to see the route develop.
And he gets stopped down at the 31 after a gain of maybe a yard.
Oh, there's plenty of traffic waiting for him up the middle. But give him credit, he tried barreling through anyway. They're fortunate to get a yard out of that one.
2nd and 9. Here's a toss to Genty, headed right. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. That's going to go down as a loss of 5, and it brings up 3rd down.
So statistically, both of these offenses having a rough time getting a running game going. But, boy, what a nice play there defensively.
Tackling him behind the line, but you're right. You look at the numbers. Neither side looks on track in the ground game. Got his man complete over the middle. It's Bowers.
It's a gain of 14 yards. That's good for a Las Vegas first down.
On first down, it's Genty. And he will maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but that's it. And that's also all for this 3rd quarter of play. Back now in Las Vegas. Welcome back, everybody. It's the Raiders with a lead and the football here as we get ready to start quarter number 4. Now 2nd and 9. Now Gino. A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
I think he's as fine with that incompletion as a quarterback can be, in all honesty. He avoided his first sack of the game, and he did have a chance of connecting for yardage, just unable to on that throw.
And this offense on 3rd down today, just 1 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 9. Here's Smith. And a big loss here as he's taken down. Like a freight train there, Derek Nottie with a sack.
Now that was a passer's nightmare. The front door totally shut down by the defense, so he kept going backwards, hoping to find another avenue of escape. It didn't exist.
This offense 2 for 2 converting on these thus far, so why not try again here on 4th down? They'll go for it. And the play clock is going to run out here. They're in no hurry to get a play off. So a little tardy getting everyone set, and the clock hits 0 before they could snap it.
Yeah, you can take your time and use the clock and try and get set up, but once it gets near 5 seconds, that's when you often hear a quarterback yelling, hurry, hurry, to make sure everybody's ready to get the snap off.
Hey, here we go, hey.
On 4th down, Smith. Going for the deep ball. And this is caught. And he is in. Touchdown, Raiders. Dante Thornton, 41 yards. And the Raiders have opened up a 2-touchdown lead here in this 4th quarter. Well, that's certainly going to bump up the old win probability index because now it's a 2-score game here in the 4th quarter.
Yeah, you're taking me into that deep water now. Win probability index. This game's definitely not over. We're not looking at a 0.5% or something. It's just 2 scores. But the way that this team has played, to me, what I've seen, they absolutely deserve to win this game. They've been the better team by far throughout.
An extra point by Carlson, up and good. And it's now 21-7. Following the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Carlson. And good coverage there on special teams as they'll get him down shy of the 20.
Chiefs take over 1st and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
The KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. A lot of time for this unit to game plan on the sideline after that drive that they watched the other side just score. But remember, last time they were out, they scored as well. We'll see if they can seize that momentum right back.
And they haven't had a lot of time to cool off from reaching the end zone the last time. So have they been able to keep themselves mentally sharp and into this game, even though they haven't been on the field? And you and I both know, one big play though gets them right back up to the run.
Max Crosby blowing up the play and getting the sack.
Remember, throughout my career here, defensive coaches always say, guys, you got to earn the right to rush the passer. And they put themselves in a great spot with this big lead, and they know they've got to throw the ball.
These pass rush. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. And he's able to get it back to right around the 27.
Mahomes pass. Intercepted. The Raiders take over 1st and 10 at the 27-yard line.
Now run straight ahead with Genty. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. 2nd down. Got to figure now, after getting that turnover, they're just going to be happy to keep the ball on the ground, right?
This is where covering the football, taking care of the ball, all the ball security terms that have ever been used, they come into play for the guys on offense right now. Just take care of it, and they've got a good chance of ending up winning this game.
2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. Have to imagine this will be on the ground as well as they come up 2nd and 7.
Here we go.
Another run on 2nd down, trying to cover up. And he's going to have to protect the football and take his lumps here at this stage of the game as they stop him behind the line. And now right out of the 2-minute break, we'll get a timeout used defensively with 1:56 to go. Throwing now is Gino. Throwing into traffic there, and that's complete. And they're going to mark him down short, maybe by about a yard, if that.
It's now 4th down and 1.
They'll go. Here's Genty. And I'm not sure he got there. Did they stop him? They did. The Raiders try it on 4th down, but to no avail. And it'll be a turnover on downs. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. Here's Mahomes. That is caught downfield. It's Worthy. And he's tackled at the 38, but they doubled their yardage. The play started at the 19, and they gained 19. 2 timeouts still remaining, but scoring quickly a must. It's 1st and 10. Mahomes will throw. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. And a return across midfield and to the 46-yard line.
Intercepted. The Raiders take over 1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
We got to have 2 hands on the football here as they run on 1st down. Yeah, that's just a solid, good physical run there as he motors for 9 yards.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up 2nd and a yard at the 36-yard line.
Throwing now, Smith. They'll get this out to Genty. And he's going to have a Raider 1st down. And that should be the one that finishes the script here.
In the Las Vegas 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 33-yard
Smith.
line.
And that is caught on the right sideline, but out of bounds, says the line judge. The throw took him a little too far. It's second down.
It's now 2nd and 10.
Smith, an incomplete pass on first down. Now it's 2nd and 10. Now a fake on the jet sweep, and off the play action, he'll look to throw it. Oh, a first mistake for him in the ball game as it's intercepted. And the Chiefs are going to have it here at their own 15.
By the Chiefs. They'll take over 1st and 10.
Well, in all likelihood, this ball game's still over. I mean, even with the interception, 2-score game, they need a miracle.
Curious decision to even throw the ball in that situation, but maybe they saw a stacked line of scrimmage and said, hey, it's better to try and throw than to try and run against it. In any event, I think you're exactly right. Now, the other team can pad their stats, but I don't think they're going to win.
Yeah, but still, don't change the channel just yet.
I've been focused on the future, never on right now. When I'm I can butcher either pink or brown.
This is 1st and 10. Mahomes. And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's 2nd down. Another throw there off the mark, and obviously he's battled all of the interceptions. Things just haven't been true to form for him. I don't know. What do you think's going on out there, CD?
That's a great question, and my suspicion is he's been coached really well to not show that he's having a problem. You know, they always tell you no matter what, you keep throwing the football with confidence. Well, we're not seeing a confident thrower right now. He's off balance, the passing game's off balance, and the defense is taking advantage. And that's a more than acceptable read right there because it's zone coverage, so timing is everything. This time he waits for his man to come open, puts it right on him, and they pick up a first down.
Well, CD, for the losing side, they had opportunities in this one, but big plays just didn't go their way, especially late, and they have to suffer the L here.
It certainly felt like that takeaway, once it happened, it knocked the wind out of their sails, and they just couldn't get their equilibrium back.
So that'll do it for my partner, Charles Davis, and the best darn crew in the industry. I'm Brandon Gaudin. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. Celebration time tonight on the Strip as we say so long from Las Vegas.
gotta pump my taste. Y'all can't talk about basic. We mighty more Power Ranger. Mine also dangerous. Y'all talk outrageous. Don't get caught in the matrix. Got that touch my savior. Give it that touch with my hater. Devils can't hear it no more. Stand up to the man, can't fear him no more. Sonogram don't feel it no more. You were driving a minute, but can't scare it no more. Riding away, but now you're chilling on shore.
Take a drive from downtown along Broad Street. You run into Lincoln Financial Field, the home of the Eagles here in South Philadelphia. Coming up, two teams ready to square off. It's the Tampa Bay Buccaneers and the Philadelphia Eagles. Welcome to you, Mike Tirico, along with Greg Olson. Chase McLaughlin set to get it started. Off we go from South Philly. And he's stopped at 25. The drive will begin there. We go three tight ends here on 1st and 10.
Miami. Nope.
Right to the air. It's Hurts. That's right side. He's got Calcaterra. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
First carry for Saquon Barkley. And he's going to get the first down. He is up past the 35-yard line.
It just seems like every time this guy touches the ball, he makes something happen. And not all of his runs are always going to be positive. He's kind of one of those guys that's going to get a 0, a 1, a 2. But it's the home run threat. It's the big plays that really tip the scales in your favor. And when you can generate those big explosive plays on the ground, man, it makes such a big difference for the offense. A bit of a quick hitter here. And what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
Now Jalen Hurts on 2nd down. He finds Jahan Dotson. And that's a first down. It will be a gain of 8.
It takes a certain guy in that slot position to be willing and able to go across the middle of the defense on those in-breaking routes. You can tell this guy, he doesn't care. He is fearless going across the middle, and he's able to secure a nice catch.
They're going to work this down inside the 45. Hurts and Brown connect, and it's a first down for Philly.
First and 10 at the 42.
Back to the air one more time. Short pass. He's got Calcaterra. He'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3. Ball on the 39. Here's 2nd down and 7. To the air again. Hurts. That's complete to his big tight end, Dallas Goedert. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. Here's 1st and 10.
First and 10 at the 27-yard line.
They'll run straight ahead with Barkley. And he'll plow forward for a gain of 4 yards. From the 22 now, here's 2nd and 5. Once again, it's Barkley. Only a couple on that one. It'll set up 3rd down.
He was brought down by Levante Davis. That's a gain of 3.
A shotgun snap now to Hurts. That one caught by Smith. And the Eagles are going to have a 1st and goal. He's taken down at about the 8.
That's good.
So we've come to the end of a fairly evenly played opening quarter. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. And we're back in Philly in a moment. This opening drive, it has been a work of art. Now, can they put the finishing touches on? It's 1st and goal. He'll keep this himself. And that play going nowhere. The defense all over that one. They'll bring him down for a big loss.
At the 13.
From back at the 13-yard line, it is 2nd and goal. From the shotgun, it's Hurts. Hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be third down. Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. That's going to be broken up in the end zone. Incomplete. There was no space to fit that one in. And now here comes 4th and goal. Here's Jake Elliott now to try the field goal. No issues there. This one is good. And the Eagles will take a 3-0 lead.
And I think this is going to end up being considered a successful drive, Mike. I think obviously you would have loved to see them come down and convert and score a touchdown. But at the very least, they needed to come away with 3. They were able to do that and take a lead on that field goal.
Here comes a return from the 5. It'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. Right to the air, it's Mayfield. This one broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up 2nd down.
And their offensive struggles just continue to show up time after time here in this first half. It's going to be hard to sustain drives when you continue to put themselves in holes on these early downs like they did here.
Point it right. Good. 180. King.
2nd down throw for Mayfield. That's caught. It's Bucky Irving. And this yields nothing. He's out of bounds right at the line of scrimmage.
Defensive coordinators preach all the time, play pass defense with vision. It's exactly the case here. They're able to rally to the ball, keep that to a short game.
From the gun on 3rd down, it's Mayfield. That's caught. It's Evans. And he'll be brought down, but not before they get this all the way up near midfield. That's his first reception of the ballgame, and it really comes at a good time as they get the conversion on 3rd down. Set to go now on 1st and 10.
180. Hey, 130. 50. Scott.
They go play action with Mayfield. Whoa. And he'll be out of bounds. A pickup, though, of 6.
Certainly not the biggest play of the day, but a good example of picking up positive yardage, staying ahead of the chains by a well-timed ball and a well-timed route.
They'll work now on 2nd and 4.
Regular. Real. What's that?
Out of the shotgun, Mayfield. He'll swing this out wide to Irving. And he'll be out of bounds inside the 30-yard line. His second catch of the drive. This one good for 15 and a first down.
There's this misconception out there, Mike, that in the NFL you have to run the same amount of run plays as you do pass plays. And as you're seeing in this drive, you can fall on one side of that coin a little bit more as long as you're able to remain effective and efficient. So far, their passing game has dominated here early, and that last pickup leads to a first down.
Mayfield to throw it here on first down. A pass pulled in by Irving. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line. Give him 10 more on that one. Just enough for another first down.
Good. 180. What's that?
Now Mayfield. They try to set up the screen, but this one's doomed from the start. It's incomplete.
So these screenplays, they always seem so commonplace. They seem a little bit routine, right, Mike? But really, for them to work, there's a huge, significant timing element to it where the offensive line, the back, you can't be downfield too early, but you can't go too late. There's so many reps and reps that allow certain teams to be really good at the screen game and allow certain teams to just never really get their screen game off the ground.
Throwing on second down, Mayfield. He's got his big tight end. Cade Otton. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. Greg, it's the quarterback's best friend, and you were that guy for a lot of years. The tight end in a tight area with man coverage.
Yeah, and it's really twofold, Mike, right? First and foremost, we see so many of these tight ends around the league that now have gotten to the point where one-on-one matchups, that's advantage offense. But then even in the cases they don't create great separation, Mike, it's their size, their catch radius. It's such a friendly target for the quarterback that when things get tight in the red zone, they look to the tight end.
McLaughlin, good on the extra point. And the Buccaneers move out to a 7-3 lead. Here's McLaughlin now after the score. He'll kick this one away. This one taken at the 7. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Count up, Yanni. Great. Set. Delta.
On first and 10, it's Hurts. That's a short one, caught by Goddard.
And this is where the versatility of the tight end position really starts coming into play. Not only do they have to line up with their hand on the ground, but they can occasionally split out in the slot. And man, they're too fast for linebackers, and a lot of times they're too big for defensive backs.
And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for first and 10.
First and 10.
Out of the gun, they give it to Barkley. Trying to find some place to go, but nothing developing. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 1.
The speed and the get-off by the big interior defensive tackle, Mike. I mean, he got through there so fast, he almost took the handoff himself.
A pass. Caught by Saquon. And they'll get about 8 out of that one, but still a little work to do now on third down.
Gain of 8 makes it 3rd and 3.
Great. Set. Hey, let's go. Trimmer.
So, one half in the books. Second half coming up. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. interesting first half. We'll see if any strategy changes for the next 30 minutes or more as this second half gets underway. Wow, they are hitting now. Been a tight game, and he takes a big shot there on that return. Unbalanced look here to the right side on 1st and 10.
180. Run. Alert. Hey, alert 33.
Here's Mayfield. He's going to take a shot. Sends it down the middle. That is knocked away. Incomplete. Good coverage there defensively. All over him. And it'll be second down.
Point it right. Regular.
From the gun, it's Mayfield. There's Evans. He's got it. And he's got about 5 on this one before he's out of bounds. And they're set up a little bit better for third down.
The best quarterbacks, Mike, they have an internal clock in their head. How does my protection match up with the rush and the route concept I'm trying to attack downfield? In this case, he's looking downfield, realizes quickly this ball's got to come out, checks it down to his underneath drag, picks up what he can.
They'll throw here on 3rd and short yardage. Open man, right side. He's got it. And he is out of bounds at the 45. They get 15 on that game. It's a first down for Tampa Bay.
Really nice job there, Mike. I mean, he sees the blitz coming and just gets the ball out of his hands. Understand where your outlets are. It results in an easy pitch and catch and move the chains.
So they come to the line for first down and 10.
Alert. Hey, alert 33. What's up?
Now Mayfield. Oh, he's going to be followed up and taken down. They've got him. Nakobe Dean in there for the sack. He forced his way through. A loss of 9.
Regular. King. Hey,
on second down, Baker. Looking down the field there, but it falls incomplete. Chris Godwin, the receiver he was looking for. And it'll be third down.
Well, not exactly breaking news here, Mike. They got speed on the perimeter that just not a lot of teams in the NFL have. So even though that ball falls incomplete, I think they have to continue to do it. Continue to pressure this defense and make them defend the entire field. Because as they're worried about him running by them, there is a lot of space open underneath.
Mayfield going up top for Evans. He's got it. And he will go all the way. Mike Evans. Touchdown Buccaneers. A beautiful combination in the air there. The pass downfield and bringing it the rest of the way into the end zone for the touchdown.
And it's really just a great route, Mike, and then a beautiful throw. The accuracy of the throw is what allowed the receiver not only to secure the catch, but then be able to turn it up and finish the play and find himself in the end zone.
On comes McLaughlin to add the PAT. It's up and through. And the Buccaneers extend their advantage to 14-3.
Eagles 3. Chase McLaughlin to kick off.
Here's McLaughlin now. After the score, he'll kick this one away. A safe kick taken at the 5. And their drive will begin at the 30-yard line.
At their own 30-yard line.
Great, set. On anyone else? No touch.
Off The play fake. Hurts. Nowhere to go. He's going to be taken down. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long.
2nd and 20 at the 20-yard line.
To throw is Hurts. That'll be taken in by Parker. Well, they'll get some of the sack yardage back, but it's still going to leave them with 3rd down.
Every defense in the league, Mike, they stress the importance of defending the middle of the field. And in this case, that's just too much room to operate. They have to find a way to close and cloudy up those windows, make the quarterback throw the ball to the sidelines. When you allow him to operate in there, especially with that much space, you're going to make for a long day.
He was looking for his tight end, Dallas Goedert, that time. And it's going to lead to 4th down. They're indeed going. It's Hurts. That's going to be caught. And this is going to backfire in a big...
This speech is my recital. I think it's very vital to rock around. That's right.
On time.
It's tricky. It's tight. Here we go. It's tricky to rock around. To rock around. That's right. On time. It's tricky. It's tricky. 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 It's tricky to rock around. To rock around. That's right. On time. It's tricky. Tricky. Tricky.
I met this little girlie. Her hair was kind of curly. Went to her house and out. I had to leave real early.
All they just say is, or spend some time and rock a rhyme. I said it's not that easy. It's tricky to rock around, that's right, on time it's tricky. How is it, D? It's tricky, tricky. It's tricky to rock around, that's right, on time it's tricky.
Tricky. In New York, the people talking try to make us rhyme. They really hawk, but we just walk because we have no time.
Nothing, they know who's inside. It's tricky to rock around, that's right, on time it's tricky. How is it, D? Tricky. It's tricky to rock around, that's right, on time it's tricky. Tricky, huh? When I wake up, people take up mostly all of my time. I'm not singing, phone keep ringing, cause I make up a rhyme.
I'm not bragging, people nagging, cause they think I'm a star. Always tearing what I'm wearing, I think they're going too far.
Oh, girl and Carol follows Daryl every gig we play. Then de-dissed her and dismissed her, now she's shocking Jay.
I ain't lying, girls be crying, cause I'm on TV. They even bother my poor father, cause he's down with me.
It's tricky to rock around, that's right, on time it's tricky.
modo